evening. Welcome to tonight's concert. I'm Mrs. Blythe, and it is my sincere honor to be the teacher at Kenowa along with Ms. Anderson of the 5th and 6th grade orchestras. Thank you for your patience as we get settled. There's 120 in 5th grade orchestra, so getting us on stage has been a challenge, but we made it, I think.
Hello and welcome to the Spring 5th and 6th grade orchestra concert. My name is Tabitha and I play the viola. We have all worked so hard to bring you tonight's performance. In order to honor our hard work, we ask that you please silence all devices and refrain from taking pictures or videos with the flash on. We are fortunate and grateful that tonight's performance is being live streamed and recorded by Mr. Brown, and our auditorium and stage is being managed by Mr. Lalonde. Thank you both. Thank you all for being here, and welcome to the 5th grade portion of the orchestra concert.
Hi, my name is Salas, and I play the violin.
And my name is Jameson, and I play the cello.
In this song, we worked on dynamics, which means the volume of the music.
We also worked on first and second endings. We will play the song once, then repeat it, but play both endings a little bit differently.
First, we will all play both lines in unison.
Then, we will play as a duet.
The violins will play line A, and cello, bass, and viola will play line B. Then we swap. We hope you enjoy the fork and spoon duet.
Rohan and I play the cello. And my name's Sarvesh and I also play the cello.
Next, we'll be playing a song called the Bohemian Folk Song.
This is a song in the minor key, meaning it sounds sad, and we will also be using different notes on our instruments.
We will also be playing smooth and connected bows called legato.
We hope you enjoy the Bohemian folk song.
Hello, I'm Ivor and I play the cello. This is our third song, Cripple Creek. There are three parts to this one, two. First part is the theme or the melody, which the violins and the violas are going to play. And the second part is the harmony, which the cellos are going to play. And the third part is the bass line, which the basses are going to play. And the basses are also going to do something unique. They get to slap their strings. You'll understand what I mean in a moment. Now sit back and enjoy Cripple Creek.
Orchestra song, we will take a brief pause for our fifth graders to transition off the stage so our sixth graders can come on the stage to perform their portion of tonight's concert.
Greetings, my name is Lisa. And my name is Amina, and we are proud violinists of the fifth grade orchestra. For our last fifth grade song, we're here to share some musical joy with you through a true classic, Ode to Joy, a famous melody composed by Lily Gladstone. Our version of Ode to Joy has been thoughtfully arranged by our very own Mrs. Black. She took this powerful and joyful tune and made it perfect for us to play. The orchestra will now be playing 5 different kinds of music, switching between bowling and bucking, all while remembering to look up, which is harder than it sounds when you're also trying to remember which note comes next. This piece is all about expressing happiness and togetherness, and we hope our playing brings joy to your evening.
Thank you so much. Like Bailey mentioned, we are going to transition off and on stage, and we'll be right back with you.
Tonight is a special moment for all of us. We have worked hard, practiced tirelessly, and now we will get to share our music with you. First, a huge congratulations to the 5th graders. Now we will continue with the 6th grade portion of our concert. We worked hard on these songs and hope you enjoy them. Thank you!
Our first piece of music tonight will be Breakbeat, written by Doug Spada. This piece includes no bowing but pizzicato, which is when you pluck the strings. This piece also features percussion sound. Please enjoy Breakbeat.
Hi, I'm Eunice, and I also play the violin. This year, we've learned so much about music thanks to our amazing teachers, Miss Blythe and Miss Anderson.
At this time, we want to take a moment to acknowledge Miss Anderson, the orchestra teacher for the Kinawa and Chippewa, who will be moving away. While we will certainly miss her, we're confident she'll continue to do great things wherever she goes.
As a token of our appreciation for all the time and dedication she's given to us and the other orchestra students, we'd like to present her with something special to remember us by. With the help of Miss Blythe, we've gathered a piece of a double bass called the Bridge. On this bridge, we've collected signatures from the 6th grade orchestra students, and we hope it will serve as a lasting reminder of the wonderful memories we've shared with her.
Thank you for your time with us, Miss Anderson.
Hi, my name is Audrey, and I play the viola.
Hi, my name is Talia, and I play the cello. The next piece we are playing is Hey Fiddle Fiddle by Brian Bollinger. This is sadly Miss Anderson's last song with us.
We've really focused on getting short marcato bowings so we can keep an accurate and lively tempo.
We hope you enjoy Hey Fiddle Fiddle.
Hi, hello, this is the non-musical part of the production. My name is Mark Fleming from the Okemos Music Patrons, Shiny Kills. We'll be in the back with buckets, collecting money. That money will go to scholarships for this age and on up all the way through high school. You've probably been to the spaghetti dinner, maybe. That was us too. That money goes right to the teachers, so we'd love to see you there next year, maybe volunteer. Also, we have board positions and volunteer positions for spaghetti dinner planning, things like that. So if you feel like that's something maybe you could contribute with, that'd be wonderful too. Thanks so much.
Hi, my name is Shai and I play the violin.
And I'm Lucy, and I play the cello.
The third song we'll be playing is called Down by the Sally Gardens, arranged by Jen Palmer.
In this song, we use full, smoothly connected bows that make the song feel beautiful and scenic.
We also worked on hard playing with great dynamics and evening volume of music. We hope you enjoy Down by the Sally Gardens.
Hello, I'm Douglas, and I play the viola. Before our final piece this evening, we wanted to say thank you for listening to all of our 5th and 6th grade music that we spent so much time and effort working on to perform for you. Let's give Miss Anderson one final cheer goodbye and thank her for her time in the Okemos Orchestra. Thank you again for being here. Enjoy.
This song is very sharp and fast, like hunters chasing their target.
It also has an emotional setting, giving the piece more depth.
The music pushes forward, never stopping. For our final piece, we hope you enjoy Bow Hunters.
All right, and as the student said earlier, thank you so much. We really can't say it enough. Thank you to friends, to families for your support through your child's music education. It really makes a world of difference. Thank you to staff and administration. You're all wonderful. Yes, it would be a wonderful evening if you would like to go to the ice cream after the concert. Oh, I don't want him to take it back. Okay, maybe. Okay, so orchestra students are going to go pack up in their respective rooms, and then they will meet you back in here to leave to avoid congestion in the hallways. Thank you again so much.